Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina and I am owner of Cat and Moon Budgets. And today we are just going to be going over my November reset kind of thing. I just filmed a closeout for the budget, but now I just kind of want to reflect on November and get December set up. So that's what so this is how I set up my calendar every single month for my bills. Here we go. So I list out my paydays first, and so I usually get paid Fridays, but with Christmas being this, the office is closed on the 23rd. So I get paid the 9th and the 22nd. And I list out all of my bills, which some of these are not on here, so we can start with that if I can figure out what I did with my whiteout. There it is. Okay. So this is the first step that I do, and let me zoom in just a little bit more so we can see even better. Okay, so we're going to white out this one right here because I don't have it, and then this one because it won't be there in December. And then same with Hulu. I paused Hulu because I don't know when I'm going to want it back, and I don't want to like completely cancel it if I'm going to go back to it. Okay, so Allstate is going to be due, and it's probably going to be $15, so we're just going to budget 15. And I'm just going to go through and make sure everything else is lined up with what I have going on, just to be sure. I feel like I'm missing something with the business ones. No, Clipchamp's right there. So we're going to do it this way this time. So last month I didn't have all of my business stuff calculated out ahead of time. And so I think that's what I want to do right now, is take this sheet out and just add up all the business expenses, and I'll put it down here where you can see. Okay, so we have $9 for the software for that, 10, 10, and 12. So bare minimum, my business expenses for programs is $41, bare minimum. And people might think that's not worth it, but for me it's a lot easier to do digital products than to always be doing the physical ones, because shipping can be a lot, and then I don't have the means to print all the different sizes that I want by myself, and I can't afford a print shop yet. So I might get more business if it was a physical product, but digital is so much easier for my life right now. So there's that. So we have my paydays, the business expenses, and then we have all of our bills. So we can just go through that. So I have rent, internet, Netflix is TV, which that's not $14. I don't think it was. I'll have to double check on that one. Credit card's $94, Microsoft is $8, phone is $105, Allstate $15. So looking at this right now, that looks correct. So we're just gonna move on with my reset. And so I didn't print it off, but I made a goal list for the month of December, and so I remember what they are. My goal is to meet Christmas goal, because I'm still saving a little bit of money, and then my other goal is to pay all the bills on time, and then these fears and worries is always on there because I feel like I'm always worrying about something, I'm always scared about something. And then we're going to put on here pass my classes, because I really need to pass that darn class that I'm in right now that I'm not doing the greatest in. So yeah, I really need to get that figured out. So those are my goals for December. And November, if you watch the budget with me, or not the budget with me, the month closeout video, November was a hot mess, like hot mess. I'll bring over the sheet that I had though. So tracking was a mess. I got things that didn't get accounted for. I had a lot of unexpected stuff. It was just a nightmare. So we're gonna put that behind us, but like I just kind of felt defeated because it seemed like no matter what I was doing, I had to focus on school, but then I let everything else kind of fall apart. I forgot things. I wasn't telling people what they needed to know. I wasn't making enough time to study because I would either be super tired or I'd have like a tension headache or like a migraine starting. And when those start, I can't focus. So studying is pointless because I'm not going to remember it anyway. And I can't just power through them. So I need to get really better. I need to get better at the impulse saving I need to get better at the impulse spending and really stick to the budget that I have in place until I get my consistent income in, and then it's just going to be about getting more of it, because right now I'm taking 3 classes technically and it's considered full-time income, and it's really hard. Here, let me switch views. Okay, that's a little better. So like I was saying, it's just really been stressful for me and it's been a lot, and my balancing act is not as good as I thought it had been for this year or this month. And so in December, I really want to start trying to use like a schedule, and I printed off. So I went into Canva, and this is why I pay for Canva, because I use it for everything but other than business. Like I created like a little schedule thing that I can put in my little happy planner, and then I can map out my days, and it has like the hour boxes. So that way I can kind of see my day at a glance. And I'm not gonna lie, yes, that's kind of bad for my anxiety because I see everything I have to do in the day. But then it also helps me to see like where I have holes around the mom duties and work at my job duties that I have, because I can't do them while I'm studying and I can't do all that stuff. So I blocked out that first. So I start with like taking the breakfast meds and getting the boys ready for school. Then I block out taking them to school, and then I block out my job today because that's what I had to do that was not here. And then I mapped out like what time I go to bed, when I send the boys their good night video, and then I kind of put everything else around that. And I can move stuff around if I need to. So I do 2 colored pens. So like pink is the colored pen that I originally wrote it in, and green is where I wrote in things, and then I just white out what I originally was gonna do and put in what I actually did do. So that way I can kind of go back and look and see, am I being realistic? Am I really planning my time out wisely? And a lot of times it's no. Like I should be studying right now. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. I have to go to work at 2. So I leave here at like 1:30. So I have like 2.5 hours. And I still have to vacuum and clean a little bit, study, take a shower. Like I get crunched for time because I want to do all these things while I wanted to record these videos now because it'll save me time later in the week. And then it kind of all balances out. And so like it might seem like a lot and not wise choices right now, but in the end it really is, because this is my weekend to work and everything like that. And I have a test next week I got to study for. So all in all, it will just help me see the bigger picture. And that's just what I want to do for December, is like end the year with awareness of my habits, my triggers, what things were not budgeted for that I could have controlled better, and just really plan a lot better and stick to the plan and not be so impulsive, because that's my weak spot. Is I get emotional and then I get impulsive and then I deter from the plan, and I can't keep doing that. So that's kind of where I'm at for November and December. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. I don't know how people make 20-minute videos, because I make 10 and I'm just like, I have nothing else to say. How do people make 20-minute videos? But I'm gonna go eat lunch. I have not eaten yet today, and that's probably why I'm so all over the place mentally. But I'm gonna eat and do my things that I need to do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.